This is New Hampshire Cross Country, powered by Runner's Alley. We are at Merritt Hill Farms for our Bobcat Invitational, 2023 Bobcat Invitational. We've got a hot one in front of us, and it has been a hot week leading up to it, coming on the tail end of a heat wave. So imagine all these practices this week have been all types of scattered, having it, not having it, running on those treadmills and basements, whole mix of things. Joining us today, we've got, I want to call you Coach Cox. I guess I can't anymore.
Well, no, I'm helping Northwood Middle School, so you
All
can
right.
call me Coach. It's just assistant, but it's
former co-head coach of Co Brown. How's that sound?
It sounds fine.
All right, good.
I'm very at peace with it. Pretty happy right now, and nice to take a break, but also just become a 100% fan of the sport.
Well, we got Bob walking out to his cone now, so that tells me race is about to begin.
So before the race begins, hopefully we'll get this in. We got two ranked teams today, Greg. We got Bedford at number 3 and Oyster River at number 4. Not quite sure what their lineups are going to be today, but we do have both teams. And then for the top individuals, Mackenzie Cook, Haley Kavanaugh from Oyster River. Fiona Lee was not on the list. Hopefully she's healthy from Bedford, but Bedford, I couldn't even figure out who to put on the list. Another name to watch is Madeline Lane from Hopkinton. She's a freshman, great middle school runner. Newmark is Alana Hagan. I'm watching her today just to kind of see how she translates from the track to cross country. She's super strong. And you also have Bose, Hannah Paulowski, Julia Hu. Also interested to see what Concord has. They've been every year one of the best teams in the state, so we're looking forward to that. And I would happen to think, so this is Exeter taking the early lead and Hagan going right with them. Notice how Oyster River's hanging back. That's pretty interesting. They're the host school.
Challenging course here today at the Merritt Hill Farms. We'll see how they shake out through the woods.
So here we are, first lap of the girls' race. Looks like we have Oyster River in the lead, followed closely behind by Newmarket.
Okay, taking a look at it, we've got a lead cluster up here.
Kenzie Cook.
Of course, Kenzie Cook of Oyster River out in front, followed by...
Looks like Madeline Lane and Alana Hagan. And then Kavanaugh, Bedford girl. We'll get these numbers as they get a little closer. Getting used to the new sort of... Oyster River 4 in the top 7. So they're off to a great lead right now. Looking for their 5th. Bedford, the number 3 ranked team, has 3 in the top 10. Oyster River's 5th is in the top 10. So looks like Oyster River has 6 in the top 14 or 15. Oyster River looks strong, Greg. They got 7 already by. A lot to have 9 in these varsity races, just to let you know.
Yeah, and we're right by that 1 mile. You can see the sign on the right side of your screen there.
And they went through at about 6:10, the leaders did. This course is very hilly, but what people always kind of overlook, it's also a lot of downhills. So you could rip the downhills as well as just maintain on the uphills. And if you take that first lap conservatively, you're usually doing well by yourself for the next 2 miles. Beautiful course too here. The woods is my favorite part. We're sitting in the sun for our camera spots today, but the woods is just impeccable. Beautiful. They do a lot of great work, so the footing is great. But look, to me, one word I know, did talk to the Bedford coach, Fiona Lee's on a college visit. Good luck with that. To Fiona, you know how stressful those can be. Getting those done earlier is always a good thing.
All right, with the majority of the girls past us, let's see how things are going up front.
All right, here come the leaders. We've spread out a little bit. Still got about 3 in contact here. It's Mackenzie Cook, Madeline Lane of Hopkinton there, Alana Hagan right behind her. Haley Kavanaugh up there. Wow, Oyster River looking real good here. They got, what is this? This is gonna be their 5, I believe, before anybody else's 2 or 3, it looks like. There's 2 more Bedford that should help their score. Although more Oyster River gonna help displace. And another Oyster River, so that's their top 7 in. Yeah, Oyster are really dominating this race so far. And it is decently spread out at this point, so any other teams that are gonna challenge them are gonna have to really push over the second half of this race. Be right around the halfway mark here. At least it's nice and shady in the woods. It's a little bit hot today.
Yeah, the humidity is really up there.
Yeah, so this woods loop, even though it's a bit hilly, should definitely help in terms of temperature.
Offer some recovery.
Yeah, this is a pretty hilly course.
Yeah.
Although they did change it from last year, I believe. It's a slightly different orientation. Still uses all the same loops and everything, but the finish is a little bit different. Big Londonderry pack there.
Okay, we've got our leaders.
I think that from the distance, it looks like Mackenzie Cook is leading with Madeline Lane in second, Alana Hagan in third, Haley Kavanaugh in fourth, and then Bedford in fifth. So Oyster River has 2 in the top 5, and they definitely have a separation. We're looking at the 2-mile mark. They're gonna be coming through in about 12:55, so just under 6:30 pace on this
Passing
course.
it
Is pretty
now.
good. That's not Kavanaugh from Oyster River. That's 4:20. And then Bedford's 45 is Kelsey O'Neill. Could have guessed that one. So 4:20 from Oyster River.
And we can see Oyster River's
That's a freshman, Haley Benzenson from
3, 4, and
Barrington.
5 right here.
And that's Haley Kavanaugh. And then Madeline Cook, Mackenzie Cook's little sister. And I think they have this one done deal as 4:30 is Neely Roy. So they have 5 in the top one.
I think that was
5 in
8.
the top 8. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Here
8 or
comes
9.
Exeter's first. So for second, Hopkinton has 1. Exeter has 1. And that is Eli Cross from Exeter, freshman. Nanock is next.
Hopkinton's number 2.
Bedford's number 2.
Oyster River's 6
Yep.
and 7.
Bedford's 2, 3. I mean, right now I think we're looking for second place.
Pair of Concord.
That's Shelley Smith and Chloe Gudis.
Pair of Bow. Hopkinton, they're number 3.
That's going to be a tight competition for second.
Newmarket, Concord with their 3rd. Exeter with their 2nd. Alvern, I believe that's their 1st.
Yep.
Oyster Oyster River with 8, 9, 10.
Exeter has 3. Third coming through. Newmarket's second, or actually Newmarket's third coming through too, and Alana Hagen in the top 3. So this could be pretty nice. It's gonna be pretty tight.
Again, you see that sign is the 1 mile. We get back a little bit. We see that 2 mile right there.
Coming through at about 14:50 right now, and this must be the top 25, I would say. Bedford's, was that 4-5 Bedford there?
Exeter with another. Yeah, and again, Bedford with a pair. You can see they're working hard. Hot day, going through the sun right now.
Yeah, they're waiting. They want to get up that hill in the woods right now.
So
it's nice and cool.
Taking a look overall at the teams we have here today, Coach.
Well, Londonderry's first, but we got deep Division 1s, Bedford, Alvern, Central, Memorial, West, although I haven't seen them. There's been some dropouts because they started early today for the heat with 8 o'clock start, which we applaud. It does get hot here. Spalding, Concord, Exeter, Londonderry. Division 2s, Bow, Goffstown, Oyster River, Pembroke, Sanborn, Hollis, Brookline, St. Thomas. Division 3s, Epping, Monadnock, Guilford, Hopkinton, Portsmouth Christian, and Newmarket. And then we have the private school, Belmont Hill.
All right,
here.
There we go. Let's.
Portsmouth Christian too. Did I say Portsmouth Christian?
I think so. Let's check it out in the
First meet of the
woods.
year.
All right, we still got 3 in it here. Same top 3 as before, with a little bit of separation.
Yeah,
It's
same.
Mackenzie out front, Alana, and then Madeline in third there.
Yeah, same top 3. They've been leading the whole race. There's Oyster River's number 2.
Yeah, so you can tell that pace is pretty hot because they're real spread out, and they have been pretty much since the beginning.
Oh, and there we have Oyster River number 3. Yeah, so they're definitely in a great position to score a lot of points right now.
Yeah, they have
Oh, there's
what,
number
3, 4 in before anybody else's 2.
Looks like number 5 right there.
Yeah, so that's probably what, low 20s for points right now.
Girl coming in.
Ooh, it's
Looks
Alana
like-
Hagen.
Looks like Newmarket's taking the lead away from Oyster River.
Yeah, big push over that last half mile. She's got that finishing speed. We see her in all the middle distance events and track.
Good job, girl. You got it. Woo! Let's go, Kenzie!
Looks like Newmarket's Alana Hagen has taken the lead. Mackenzie Cook's coming off hard off the corner. But it's going to be Alana Hagen winning the 2023 Bobcat Invitational at the Merritt Hill Farm with a time of 19:50. I said she was the one to watch, didn't I? There goes Mackenzie Cook on her home course, looking strong. 19:58 makes it right through. Now I guess this is Hopkinson's Madeline Lane in third. Freshman. Gonna be watching her career for the next several years. But just strong. She looks strong.
Oyster River's number 2 coming down the way.
Lane finishing in 2018. And once again, that's a freshman from Barrington. Haley Benzema. I got to figure out how to pronounce the last name. Mom told me this morning, and I'm trying to do my best here. Bedford's. This is O'Neill, Kelsey O'Neill in fourth. So Oyster River has 2 in. Bedford has their first in. Oyster River looks like they're going to third in. Here's O'Neill through in 2044.
You're done.
Looks like she was still ripping through the chute. And now Oyster River, we're up to 4 now around the corner, right? This is Maddie Cook, little sister of Mackenzie, who was second, 2058.
Maddie, you're done. Good job.
So we're looking at what? Oyster River's top 5 right here.
It's done. Yep.
You're done.
Oyster River
Yeah,
girls,
Good job.
2023 champions here at Bobcat.
We can say that unofficially for sure.
Hey, you know what else we can say is we had a course record.
Yeah, we do. It's,
New course. A little bit of stumble coming around that corner.
yeah, there we go. That's Exeter's coming through. That was Haley Bazanson. That was their second girl. And then this looks like Exeter, right, Greg? Exeter's.
Great job.
This is Eli Cross coming through in 21. Also a freshman. Freshmen seem to be highlighting the top 10.
Freshman showing up early season.
And the Nadnock's number 1. Oyster River's number 6. Hopkinson's number 2. So we're looking at second place right now. Bedford's number 2. So between right now, Hopkinton has the edge on Bedford for second.
Great run.
Goffstown top runner coming in. They have 5 running today. And that is Kira Tashida.
Good job. Great run.
Followed by Oyster River, 7th already.
Yep.
We might be
that'd
looking at
seven.
one of the top teams, if not the top team in the state. Granted, Bedford was without their number 1, and then also Pinkerton is always going to be strong. 475 Sanborn. Concord Shelly Smith, 22:30. Great run by Shelly Smith. Bow. Newmarket's 2nd, Bedford's 3rd. Concord 1, 2, 3. Followed by Hopkinson's 3rd. I'd still say Hopkinton has the edge for 2nd.
Go, Albert! Good job.
Got Exeter's 2nd.
Good run.
Newmarket's 4th. This is McKenna from Newmarket. Newmarket's in the team race for 2nd. Guilford's 1st. Concord's 4th. Gotta finish. Concord's 4th. Exeter's 3rd or 4th.
You're done, Norfolk.
Can you make heads or tails of who's 2nd, Coach Hall?
Well, we might not be able to, but we know that Speed Sport Timing is here doing all of our results today. You can get those results at SSTresults.com. Of course, you can always go to our website as well.
Alvern's 2nd coming in.
We will have them linked there for you.
This is Alvern's 3rd runner, Ava Martin, coming in. Bedford's 4th runner, followed by Exeter's. Oh, Exeter's going to edge her out. That was Exeter's 4th runner. Hopkinton's 4th or 5th. I lost count. I think it's Hopkinton or Concord at this point for 2nd. See where 4th and 5th come in. That might be Bedford's 5th coming in. And 6th and 7th I see coming around the corner. So it's going to be Bedford or Hopkinton. Concord's 5th I haven't seen quite yet, but Concord looked actually pretty impressive. They had a pack of 3 right there in the top 15.
Yeah, we got a good cluster of Bedford right here as well.
Yep, with Hopkinton. And then also Londonderry's top girl. But honestly, it's September 9th. It's September 9th and it's early in the season. This is not the weather they'll be experiencing in October when they want to be at their best. We've seen this year in and year out where teams perform either well or not as well as they would want in the first meet, but it really doesn't matter at this point. It's all about training and getting ready for later on.
Oh yeah, I mean we can have a hot, state meet, hot meet of champs, but it's not going to be as hot as today. So everything changes in the next couple of months. But it does pose a pretty interesting question with it being early season. Our preseason rankings had Bedford in the 3rd spot, Oyster River in the 4th spot. I know Bedford's missing their top athlete, but I gotta tell you, Oyster River's top 5. I mean, we're talking top 5 in what, top 10 at least?
Yes.
So
yeah, I mean,
they're looking strong.
there'll probably be a change.
Yeah.
Just because it's, Oyster River just looks very, very strong.
Hey, it's their home course, and they definitely showed up on it today.
Stay in order. Watch your breakdowns.
But again, I'm looking forward to seeing the other camera angles actually, because we have another camera which you've already seen, looking at them coming through the apple orchard at the very finish. And one of the things, Nick Ricciardi is the head coach at Oyster River now with Patrick O'Brien, and one of the things they wanted to change was this finish where there's a nice, relatively longer straightaway.
Well, I mean, you think about last year's finish.
I kind of dug it.
It was pretty cool.
There was elbows going on.
Just because the boys' race was so close with it, but they came around that 90-degree corner, and then before you knew it, they were at the finish line. So a little bit longer today, and I tell you, that last stretch, that last straightaway they have uphill through, it's just through a row of apples. It's a great looking little section for them. So it's got to be something interesting, something unique.
And you got to grind. And maybe I take back a little bit of what I said, because on the boys' race, which we're about to see the 2023 edition, on the boys' race, who did it come down to at the end? It came down to Brano Harriman and Patrick Gandini. And then who are our co-runners of the year at the end of the year?
Yeah.
Brano Harriman and Patrick Gandini. who, by the way, I mean, you know, Gandini's at Division I Naval Academy, Barano's at Division I Georgetown. So, like we always say, New Hampshire cross country per capita is one of the strongest states in the country with cross country.
Yeah, it always speaks volumes when you look at those top runners, and you talk to them too, because they're always great to talk to. And of course, we will have some interviews already posted, so go ahead, check those out as well.
Interviews already posted right now?
They're already posted.
By this time, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, by the time someone's watching this, the interviews are up.
You're right. I'm out of practice. I was too busy coaching. But I think uniform of the day is Monadnock. Uniform of the day, Monadnock, brand new uniforms. We had to actually look on the side of their shirts to make sure it's Monadnock, but now we know Monadnock uniform of the day. Close second, just because we have a parent standing right next to us. Alvern is a close second. I feel like those uniforms stood out today.
I tell you, I always like Bo's uniforms. They always stick out.
They do, the Falcon. Oh, yeah.
All right, well, we're going to finish things up as majority of our girls have crossed the line, and we got to get ready for the boys' race. So once again, this is New Hampshire Cross Country, powered by Runners Alley. We are at the 2023 Bobcat Invitational. Saw a course record today.
Come
Saw
on,
Oyster River.
Pikachu!
Pretty much, not sweep, but pretty darn close to it.
Bob Addison.
So, pretty impressive run by the home school. We'll check out what's going on with the boys' race.